welcome to another Techie Tech episode of Millennial Talk. And if you realize, this month we have been talking all tech, how to utilize tech for education, for the workplace. And last time we talked about how we can leverage on tech for job search. And it was an exciting conversation. So if you haven't watched that episode yet, you can go back to our previous videos and watch that episode before you come back here. Today on the show, we're going to be discussing women in tech, why women should be in the tech space. And of course, I'm not going to be having this conversation alone. With me, I have Bukumi Adejobi. Hi.
Hi, Josephine.
I'm good.
No, it has been an exciting series on tech and discussing tech, job, education, and all of that. And today will be no different. So we're discussing why women should be interested in tech.
Yeah.
According to UNESCO, about 35% of the global workspace, or people interested in technologies, and the percentage of women involved is just 35%. And that's quite low. There's no balance. For larger tech companies like Facebook, Google, the percentage is between 20 to 30%. So that's why we're having this discussion. Why young women, millennial women, should be interested in tech. So like we said, we have a guest in the house. And how I found that, it was hustle, and it was just me, looking for someone who, had an emerging company, a woman who is, interested, who can share ideas and tips for women who are going into the tech space. So her name is Ifedolapo Lawal, the founder of Afrinovate. So hi, Dolapo.
Hi, Bukumi. Hi.
Hi, it's nice to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Give us a brief introduction or background of how you started Afrinovate.
Okay. My name is Ifedolapo Lawal. Just call me Ife. Ife is fine. Okay. I started Afrinovate in December 2019. I was working at a radio station and I wanted to start my startup. I've previously started startup before in the past, but then I went back to 9 to 5. So it was time for me to leave 9 to 5 again to start a startup. So I took a break, went to Kwara State. That's where I'm from. Took a break, went to Kwara State, and then you get to these places and you see how different they are from Lagos, and then you just look around and say, what can you do for the community? So my solution was going to be around what can I do for communities like this place I'm from. So that was where the whole Afrinovate idea came from. So it was about in Lagos or in the city, we have access to so many solutions, so many services. We even have choices to pick. If I want to invest, I have so many choices. If I want to get a loan, so many places. If I want to get an insurance, so many places. But in these places, they do not even have an option, talk less of choices. So the goal was to start something that can give these people an option and then give them choices and opportunity to choose something for them. So that was where Afrinovate started from. And then you get to this place and then you want to bring your tech solution, but there's
rural area. I mean,
like,
how did you
they are not digitally inclined. They don't have smartphones. They're not into the internet. They don't even want to do what you have to educate them because there's a high rate of illiteracy. You have to educate them. You have to sensitize them and do all this. And so I found out that was like the real problem. And if I was facing that problem, other businesses that are trying to penetrate the rural market are facing. So that's where we now focus Afrinovate on the business side. That, okay, you want to get customers in rural communities, let us help you so you won't have to go through all that problem. We'll help you distribute and market your products in the communities, and then we help you accept payment. So you don't have to worry about doing the marketing, distribution, and payment. So that's what Afrinovate is about. So we have outlets in rural communities because the only way to reach them is through people that they trust. So we go to a community, set up a rural outlet, we call it local outlet, then train a group of local entrepreneurs, give them tools, we give them smartphone with our app on it to provide the services and collect payments from customers. So that's the way these people can be reached. That's the way businesses can reach these people. So we are building that we started all through that December 2019 and 2020 before the whole corona.
Yeah.
It was the whole
I'm sure
research.
the pandemic must have sped it up a bit.
Yeah. It's so the whole research and pivoting, trying to iterate the idea. So we started fully in January 2021 this year,
Okay.
and now we have our first major outlet in Imobido, that's in Ifedolapo community, and that outlet and our agent are able to service 10 other communities around Imobido.
Wow.
And we have 3 partners currently whose services we are helping to market
grow.
and distribute in that community.
Wow,
So
that's
yeah.
really-
Wow,
that's
that must have been a
exciting.
lot of work. I'm thinking, I'm
It is-
trying to wrap my head around it. Like you
Yeah,
must have
exactly.
done a lot of work.
It is a lot of work, and
Yeah.
you don't see women in this
In
business.
this- yeah,
in this
exactly,
part-
that's
in
why
this-
That
we need to have
was
this
going to bring me to
conversation.
my second question.
Yeah.
So, what do you think are the misconceptions about women in tech, and how do we dispel them? Like, what do you
that-
think people
That's a broad,
like?
that's a
very
broad
broad question.
That's a very broad question.
Mhm.
I think because especially in Africa and in Nigeria, the tech space is dominated by men.
Yeah.
It's dominated by men, and women already think that when you're talking about tech entrepreneurship, they need to learn how to code. They need to know how to code, know how to do all this, but you don't need to know how to code. I don't code. I have a developer that works for me that I pay, so you don't need to code. So that one already, I think we need to spread more awareness and information so that women will know that if I'm a tech entrepreneur, that doesn't mean I have to learn how to code. I mean, I do not want to learn how to code. That's like
Wow.
Not
a
everyone
whole-
finds it interesting, of course.
That's a whole other ball game. So that's the one misconception. The other one is that in this part of the world, we see women as fragile,
Yeah.
as they can't really do
They
the
shouldn't
hustle.
do those heavy.
But
you
we are
know.
doing the hustle. We are doing the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, a space where we go to different communities,
Yeah.
rural communities.
Yeah, I mean, I saw the pictures
Try-
online, and I saw mostly rural communities.
like
yeah.
so. I'm a woman and I'm doing that.
course.
My operations person is a woman, and we are doing that. We are in the field where they think women are too fragile to be in. So yeah, but
It's just like there are so many types of spaces like that, and the tech is. If you actually go to a lot of different companies, whether startup or mid-range or large-scale
For large
businesses,
companies, yes.
they are like IT,
Mhm.
90% men.
Men, yeah.
And it's like that, and that's why it's important to have this conversation so that we can sensitize women out there that look, there's opportunity for women in this space, and that's what the knowledge we want to bring to them.
Yeah.
And even looking at younger children in secondary schools, STEM is something where when children are going to their specialization classes, SS classes, they are going to art, science and commercial. You find mostly the girls or the women in art and commercial. So how do you think that education can be inclusive? These STEM courses, mathematics, engineering, can be inclusive for younger women, or especially starting from the grassroots level?
Yeah, I think we do not publicize like the power of tech. We do not publicize it. We do not publicize the wins in tech as much as we publicize like entertainment, or we publicize other
movies,
industries.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
a woman, a small girl would see Tiwa Savage, I want to be a musician, because that's what's publicized. That's what she's saying.
Yeah.
She sees Toke Makiwa and her fashion and the branding. That's what I want to be, because that's what's publicized. You at least see the tech women coming out and like showing off. So the girls don't see enough role model to say, okay, now I'm seeing this person's lifestyle. I want to follow in this footsteps. So let me go to STEM. They do not see they do not see that role model. So it's very hard for them. But by the time we get more women to talk about STEM, tech entrepreneurship, and show their behind the scenes, show their lifestyle.
Yes, and their lifestyle.
Because these people are living a very good lifestyle, let's be clear. These
Wow.
the ones that made it, they are living a very good lifestyle that even a young girl that was thinking before, I want to be a musician, was like, which music?
I'm
not
doing.
doing.
Somebody was saying not too long ago that there's money in tech.
Yes.
I'm gonna go into this tech thing.
So that's the thing. I think we need to show them more role models. More female role models have to come out and also talk about what they are doing, so that girls can watch them and
And
see them
aspire.
and say, yeah, I want to be like this, I want to do this thing. But without that, you can't blame girls.
And I think that's where you come in.
Yeah.
You're already
exactly.
inspiring young women out there.
So if you're watching this
honestly,
video,
because
kindly take it
because
serious.
I'm sitting from my own end of the chair and I'm like, wow, oh wow, she's doing that. What am I doing with my life? You know.
Yeah.
So I think it starts from there, and I think a lot of people who will look at this out there will start to feel inspired that if she can do it, then I definitely
Oh,
can
definitely.
do it.
Exactly.
So what I'd like to ask next is, we know how the space in Africa is, especially when it comes to women and inequality for women.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to speak to. Do you think that women in the tech space have equal opportunities as the men?
Oh no, I don't
Wow,
think any
okay.
woman
We'll
in
say
Africa or in Nigeria will say yes. We have to work 10 times, 20 times harder than demand than our male
Like, you literally have
counterparts.
to prove
You
yourself.
have to prove yourself. You have to prove yourself. You have to be in uncomfortable situations.
Yeah.
And you have to be able to not take things personally and have to do. So for guys, it's way easier. Like when a guy is trying to get an investor, he and the investor would start like my guy,
what's up?
bro,
How you doing?
Yeah.
Chairman, how far?
But for women, especially if the investor is
He's
like
a
a
guy.
married man, is a guy, is a married man, you can't do bro, alpha.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like
you have to be
listen,
respectful.
you have to be-
kind of bring your head down a little. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot.
So that creates some sort of barrier between you and the investor himself, because he also doesn't want to make you feel uncomfortable
yeah.
and to start saying that he tried to do. So there's already that biasness and like the
Barrier.
wall in this old tech this thing, and they think that women they do not really believe in women as much as they believe in men. If me and you, if you were a guy and we started this business together and we bootstrapped together, because I've been bootstrapping Afrinovate myself, we bootstrapped together and we've attained the same level of success. They'll more likely give you more money because they'll feel like you'll be able to control more and manage people.
That's the weird part of it, because I feel like women are better managers. Yeah, because they do a lot of managing the whole of their lives, literally. So I think what I'd like us to think of is, what could be the solution to the inequality problem when it comes to the tech space? Women have to work 10 times harder. Now they call us fragile and we have to work 10 times harder. Why?
Where's the fragile?
No, where's the fragile? Because we're doing double the work a man has to do. And then we find ourselves in very awkward situations. So if you were trying to what do you think would be a one-off solution? Or do you even think there is a one-off solution to it?
Yeah, I think more women that have gotten to the top are trying to throw the ladder back down to get more women. I mean, you see that with First Check Africa, we were what's her name, Odun, and it's doing it with First Check Africa, funding early stage women businesses. So we need more people like that, and that's because they've gone through the process and now they want to make that process easier for other people, for other women. So I think we need more like that, and not the ones that just talk about it, the ones that actually do it. Because a lot of people just talk about it, they do not do it. So we need doers. We need more people to talk about it, and then we need more people to do the work. We need people to do the work.
I mean, I even saw on Facebook, there's a group of women on Facebook who are data scientists already in the US, and they help with funding, school fees funding for other younger women who want to study data science or want to become data scientists. So I think women actually try. They buy laptops for them, they buy internet or data and stuff like that for them. But you spoke about the fact that some women look at other women who are not even in tech and aspire to be like them. And tech looks like a complicated thing. When we think tech, we think robotics, computers and stuff. So how do you think women, what are your top tips for millennial women who want to go into tech, who want to pivot into tech?
Okay, I think we have too much jargons going on in the tech industry.
There's just the tech jargons is too much.
That scares people. So when you're talking about tech, your smartphone is already like a tech product.
Tablets.
WhatsApp, us being able to chat on WhatsApp, that's a tech product. Getting the POS to do transaction, that's a tech product.
Of course.
These are simple tech products. So it's about breaking down the terminologies and jargon, so we have to simplify it so that people will know that when you're talking tech, it's not AI and robotics, it's not machine learning.
I
It's
know,
not,
right?
it encompasses all those.
Yeah,
Do you
everyday
see?
life things.
Everyday life thing is tech. If you come in here with a taxi was not like convenient, and now there's Uber, it makes it convenient for you. That's tech.
And then there's an app to even get it this
To
time
get
around.
it. That's tech. So if you are making hair, like a hairdresser out there now that wants to go into tech, if usually the people call you to come to book, and you create just a simple solution, like a simple website where they can just put their dates, time, and this in, and then you can just go there to check, like, okay, these are the customers I have today, this is the location, this is the amount of collect. That's a simple tech product. You are already into tech. You can call yourself a tech entrepreneur without having to build like a robot or like that's just a single page website. So I think we need to remove the jargons. There's so much jargons going on. We need to remove the jargons and speak like the
simple English.
Okay. Going by that, we're going to be going on a short break now, and when we return, we're going to continue the conversation.
You've created an FCMB Business Zone merchant account. Fantastic! An important way to make the most of your merchant account is by listing your products and services on your profile. Nothing beats letting your customers know what your business is all about and the values you offer. To upload your products and services on the Business Zone, follow these quick and easy steps. Log into your Business Zone merchant account. On the left sidebar of your dashboard, click on Offered Services drop-down, then Manage Offered Services. Click on Add Service to add your service. Don't have a Business Zone merchant account yet? Please visit businesszone.fcmb.com/signup to create one. For technical support, please send an email to smehelpdesk@fcmb.com. Upload your products and services on the Business Zone today and make the most of the new opportunities to expand your business.
FCMB, my bank and I.
All right, guys, we are back from the break. And of course, we still have with us here our guest, and she has been giving us hot tips on how to become women in tech. So to continue the conversation, I have another question for you. So I feel like a lot of women watching out there would be wondering, so how did she get to? They might be in a different field entirely. Earlier you mentioned you were in a different field and you somehow just transcended. So people would like to know how you acquired the skills to get to where you are today.
If you have suggestions to other, even if you weren't, in the tech space, but if you have suggestions to people that are totally not, that are looking to in the future,
Okay, so I'm just going to take you all the way back. I studied accounting in Caleb University, which I hated. I don't like anything with accounting.
Wow.
So I studied accounting in Caleb University, and then I went to serve in Calabar. So I did some marketing job in Calabar. Again, I hated. So when I got back to Lagos, it was time to start looking for jobs in Lagos. So I couldn't retain my job in Calabar because I needed to come back to Lagos. So I had to start looking for jobs, and then I had to get like an official outfit to wear to my interviews. And then this was back in 2014, 2015. It was Jumia and Konga that we had that were popping. So I would go there, I'll check for outfit, and it was expensive. So I went to Yaba to do our normal thing. So and that was my first introduction. So I was like, if people are like me that are just finished NYC, they need to get office wear to look for jobs. That means they would also be going to Yaba, or they would have to pay Konga or Jumia that is too expensive. So what can I do? And then I told my friends about it, and then that was when I created my first website. It was a recycling e-commerce platform where we sold thrift wear. So we sold it in a manner that you won't feel ashamed
to buy
thrift. Because we got there was a part on our platform where people can tell us to come to their houses to pack the things that they don't need anymore, and then we clean it up. We put
declutter.
So we declutter. So that was very we had brands, big brands, Chanel, LV. So we had big brands. So we had plenty working class. That MTN office in VI, we had plenty.
Wow.
Always buying that. So that one just like boom. And this is me not knowing anything about tech, not knowing the business side of tech or anything about investment. This is me just wanting to do something, solve a problem that I was facing and make money from it. Small business. My mom is a trader. So just starting my own small business at the side. And then I had a colleague there, my co-founder. So he was signing us up for grants, events, tech events. And I'm like, why will anybody give me money for doing small business and doing? Nobody gives my mommy money to do this. And so we got into 4 different accelerator programs. And that was my introduction into tech. 4 different acceleration programs. They were talking about traction, startup, funding, investor, this thing, and these were foreign words. Like, what do you mean? What are all these things you get? So that was me breaking into the space. And these accelerator programs are very helpful because they take you. It's like school. It's like going for MBA, going to MBA, but like for 3 months, fast track MBA,
boot camps or something.
So that was what introduced me to tech. And there are more incubators and accelerators out there right now that if you know this is like a field or an area you want to go into, start something and then start applying to they won't give you money, but you learn. You get a whole lot of knowledge from it. That was, I always tell people, if I didn't go to the accelerators programs, I won't know anything with tech, because just like people, I used to think tech is about coding. I even tried coding. I went on Khan Academy. I was doing the HTML. My brain didn't take it. So, but when you go through these acceleration programs, you know that it's not about coding. There's a whole lot of other departments in tech, and then you just see the area where you fit
that
in.
Suits you.
So that was my introduction into tech. I started a small business, and then tech helped me see the difference between a small business and a startup.
Wow.
Okay, so what's the difference between small business and a startup? I would like to really know, because I just use them interchangeably.
Yeah, I mean, small businesses are built for like the short term to meet your ends,
consumers'
like
needs,
extra cash.
Your own needs. Like, I'm starting it so that I won't stay at home, so that I'll get money
Something
to do
something.
Something will be coming in. That's small business. A startup starts with the mindset of, I will expand, I will reach this number of customers, I will pivot, I will iterate.
You have a vision. It's not about the money.
You have a vision. So
beyond
I'll use Afrinovate as an example. If Afrinovate was a small business, I'll open 2 kiosks of Afrinovate outlets, put people there, and I'll know, daily they are doing transaction of 1 million. I know, that's my money, I'm okay. But a startup, Afrinovate as a startup is, I want to open 10,000 outlets across Africa, not just Lagos. Africa. After Lagos, we go into Nigeria proper, then Africa. Like, I'm taking it outside. I'm repeating this business model in every of our outlets. That's a startup. Whereas a small business is just, we'll do this,
just make the money and
Wow,
survive.
Yeah, so
that's interesting.
That's a lot of
clarity.
clarity.
I'm glad that was clarified for me. Now, going back to Afrinovate, I'm sure you faced challenges and you faced different, hurdles, trying to build Afrinovate. But can you tell us one unforgettable experience with building Afrinovate, especially since it's focused on businesses in rural areas? I'm sure you have different experience. It doesn't have to be bad, but at the same time, it doesn't have to be, something very good. But just something that really rings in your head and you can remember.
Yeah, we are still facing challenges because we are still a startup. I think one of the major challenge is hiring. You have to hire the right people. Last 2 months, we hired like 5 new people to join the company, but they were not the right people. So hiring can cost you money, time, resources. You have to do it well. Before, I didn't used to see the importance of like a HR firm or HR person. I didn't used to see their importance, but oh my God, they are one of the most important people.
Yeah, because they can tell who's suitable for your company.
And they'll do the job for you. And they'll do the dirty job.
They'll
for
do
you.
the processing.
Yeah.
So you need to hire the right team. The right people would scale your business. They'll move you forward. They'll move you forward. So do not, unlike me, do not underestimate the power of hiring the right HR person. Do not do that.
Okay.
It will cost you.
A lot of money.
I think that's the one major challenge. Yeah. That's one major challenge.
Wow.
Okay, so aside from that, I know that Afrinovate has bigger plans for the future. And I know that it has done a lot of work so far, and it has
Yeah.
so much big, I mean, the way
You
you're
have
saying
plans.
it, we know that there's a lot
You
to
have
be done.
plans. You
Yeah.
mentioned 10,000.
So what are the how has Afrinovate impacted small businesses as a startup, and how does it intend to continue to impact small businesses, especially for millennials, because we know a lot of millennials are tired of working for people and they just want to do something for themselves. So how do
Yeah.
you plan on further impacting, and how far have you come?
Okay, I think at Afrinovate, our impact measurement is more on how we impact the communities that we have a presence in. That's how we measure our impact. So you get to a community where they are not digitally or financially served, they are underserved. We Afrinovate, they have access to different financial services or products. They have access to different digital services and products. If you go to Imobido now, people in that community can subscribe to health insurance, can subscribe to solar energy, subscribe to it through our agents in our outlets, can do their bill payments easily. That's the impact. How many families are able to now access these digital services through us?
Yeah.
And so far we've completed over 1,700 transactions, and that means like over 1,700 people have been served,
Yeah.
or have had like a contact
Interaction
with us, interaction with us. And so that's our measurement of impact to use it. So it's not really about how many small businesses, it's about the how many people have access to us. And if we're talking about businesses, how many businesses have we helped to get to rural consumers? Like I said, we only have 3 partners now, but in the long run, we are going to get more partners, and we are going to be able to help them save time, save money, save resources.
Energy.
So they won't have to go through the challenges of reaching the rural customers themselves. So our impact measurement is number of businesses we've helped save time and money, and the number of families that have been able to access digital and financial services.
Wow, that's cool. Talking about financial inclusion, I mean, that's a huge step. And we need more companies, more fintech companies like yours, going into that sector to ensure that these people in rural areas are properly captured. I remember one of our previous episodes, we talked about how, we in Lagos are so lost in what's happening in
and
the
we
rural
forget
communities.
that there are other smaller places where they don't have access to a lot of important things.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about your brand. The fact that it's not just trying to affect businesses, but it's also trying to impact the lives of every other individual that lives around that area. And I think that's a beautiful thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Talking about impact, so you're going to be giving us like, who are the other women in the tech space that inspire you?
Okay. I say it every time. Maya Famodu.
Okay.
I love Maya. Maya is the founder of Ingressive.
Okay.
Ingressive. I love Maya. So when I first got into tech in 2015, like I said, after starting my e-commerce, and then my co-founder introduced me to the world of tech, I was looking for people I could look up to who resembles me in this space.
Or who do I want to be like?
It's more of
like who's gonna challenge me to be what I want to be.
It's not what it was. It was like, so I'm clumsy, I'm this, I'm that. Who can I look up to that is like that but is still successful?
Okay.
Do you get?
Okay,
That was what I was looking for. And then Maya, when she first started Ingressive, like she was chilled, laid back, very hardworking, go-getter, and then she was fun. She was playful, and
that's the fun part.
that's the thing. So she made me see that being in tech does not mean
that you have to change.
You'll be all
wear your
serious,
headphones up
yeah,
and down,
like it didn't
your own
really.
world.
It's not robotics. It's fun. You can still be a woman. You can enjoy your femininity. You can be cool. You can be reserved. You can have fun and still kill it in work. So I respect that a lot, and that really made me happy. That really made me feel like, okay, I can because I'm a very playful person. We'll do business, yes, we'll do business, we'll do the old ad work, but I want to come back and
be
play.
able to
I don't want
have
to
be yourself. Conversation.
Yes, and be myself. So I don't want people to see me when I'm playing, and then when I'm playing, and then that's not a good CEO. I don't want that. I want them to see me as a human being when I'm playing and when I'm at work, to be able to differentiate that. And Maya was the one that showed me that. So I was like, yeah, that one,
it's possible.
That one, if she can do it, I can do it. And if I can do it, if I can do
every
this
other
tech
person
thing,
out there can.
every other girl, no matter how I'm not a first class student. Let's just be clear. I hated accounting.
Tell them.
I hated accounting. I'm not a first class student. I'm a very playful person. And I don't go out that much. Let me brag about that one. But yeah, but you see me having fun. You see me but I'm still focused in the tech space. In the next 5 years, like what my goal for my company is like beyond this
What
world,
you have
beyond
now.
this
People's
space,
imagination.
beyond
Definitely.
people's imagination. And I just want any girl, no matter where you are,
Just
no
know
matter where
do
you
it.
are, if I can do
Yeah, she's
it,
saying it like
like if I can do it, and do you see? And that, I think that's one thing I always want to pass through, because I have anxiety. I wasn't good with like public speaking, presenting my solution, standing up for my companies, things like that. And there are so many girls out there who deal with anxiety, who deal with like
Low
low
self-esteem.
self-esteem, who deal with things like that, and they are uncomfortable in their own skin, and they feel like they can't do some things, that some people are better than them.
Yeah.
But again, if I can do it, that's just what I want every girl there to know. If I can do it,
then you can.
you can do it.
You
Just,
can.
just be bragging anywhere you go. If that girl, if I can do it, I can do it. Just know that. That's the
So nice. It's been so great
Yeah,
having this conversation with you. It's been a great time, and I'm definitely inspired by you because you know I've been thinking, you know, I mean, a lot of women are facing this challenge. It looks, I mean, we might be laughing about it, but someone is out there sitting on their couch wondering, can I really do it? Am I capable? And looking at you and you challenging them, I feel like if you're listening to this, I hope you're getting challenged. Be challenged. If she can do it, like she said, you can definitely do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely
So
can.
moving on to our fun question. You already said you're a fun person.
Yes, so we're looking forward to fun.
So you're going to be telling us who you are outside work, outside tech. What do you like to do? You can even sing for us.
If singing is your hobby, you can.
Whatever you like to do.
If you dance, you can dance.
I don't know how to sing or dance. I don't know how to do those two.
Okay, so what are you like outside work?
I'm very stubborn. I stress my friends. That's what I do. Outside work, if it's not Afrinovate and it's just Ifedolapo, I stress my friends. I'm very, very like bratty with my friends, with my close friends. Like I just stress them, and then I'm very competitive. If you see me in games night, know that my team is winning. Either we do Ojoro.
What's your favorite game? What's your favorite game?
I like the old charade
Oh,
scene.
yeah.
Because I can cheat with that. If my teammates is not getting, I can
You
just
can
do
just
that.
like, so they'll tell you what's
they'll
on the
quickly
paper.
tell me, oh, so I'm very, very competitive. You can't win me in any games night. I'm there.
I think
Nice.
I think that's a very good
Spirit.
Yeah,
A
the
competitive
fact that you're
spirit.
competitive, even if you don't,
I think he
you're
has
not-
gotten you this far.
Yeah, even if you're not into the tech in the first, the fact
Yeah.
that you have that driving force, will always get you. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes it's not always book. Sometimes
Yeah.
you have to have
I'm
the
telling
soft
you.
skills
Of course.
and the emotional intelligence to be able to do all those things.
Yeah.
Of course.
I believe you enjoyed this episode of Millennial Talk of why women should be interested in tech. For more information on the stock market, commodities market, and fixed income market, visit www.proshareng.com. Till we come your way next time. Bye.
Keep watching.
Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you, guys.
fun. It was so
It's
nice.
fun. It's so
Thank you.
nice meeting you.
You've created an FCMB Business Zone merchant account. Fantastic! An important way to make the most of your merchant account is by listing your products and services on your profile. Nothing beats letting your customers know what your business is all about and the values you offer. To upload your products and services on the Business Zone, follow these quick and easy steps. Log into your Business Zone merchant account. On the left sidebar of your dashboard, click on Offered Services drop-down, then Manage Offered Services. Click on Add Service to add your service. Don't have a Business Zone merchant account yet? Please visit businesszone.fcmb.com/signup to create one. For technical support, please send an email to smehelpdesk@fcmb.com. Upload your products and services on the Business Zone today and make the most of the new opportunities to expand your business.
CMB, my bank and I.